Maine's fishing industry is celebrating the launch of a new Office of Seafood. That was announced by the U.S. Department of Agriculture.
News Center Maine's Alex Haskell joins us now. Alex, you've been speaking with industry leaders all day. What are you hearing?
Yeah, exactly, Amanda. So one of the USDA's primary goals of this new office is to make sure fishermen are fully included in its many programs that have previously been reserved for farmers. Advocates in Maine tell me this could be a game changer.
This is really exciting.
It's all smiles at the Maine Coast Fishermen's Association in Brunswick, where Executive Director Ben Martens is looking ahead following the USDA's launch of the Office of Seafood.
There are certain programs that fishermen, that seafood harvesters, that seafood producers were able to take advantage of previously through USDA.
But Martens says only about 0.5% of USDA grant funding has historically gone to the seafood industry. With this new office, he says that could change, opening the door for fishermen to access federal programs that were once mainly available to farmers.
Those types of things are really impactful when you're thinking about a fisherman trying to get a loan for a boat, a next generation fisherman trying to invest in working waterfront infrastructure.
He also says this could give fishermen better access to national food purchasing programs. Last year, Martens says Maine fishermen left about 70 million pounds of fish in the ocean, fish that scientists say they could have harvested.
And we didn't catch it because we don't have the markets to sell those into at a price point that makes sense for our fishermen.
Despite gaining access to many new programs, industry leaders say there's still work to do.
There are many programs that have been, through years of not being at the table, ineligible for fishing and seafood.
Noah Oppenheim with the Fishing Communities Coalition says they're now focused on passing legislation that would expand even more USDA programs to include fishermen.
This is a feel-good bipartisan issue, and it's not going to cost a lot. It doesn't cost a terrible amount of money to adapt a program to serve an additional constituency.
In the end, Martens says this is about making sure fishermen play a bigger role in the nation's food system and get the support they need.
There's just a wide gap in the support structure that can exist, and then an even wider gap of what should exist.
So one bill industry groups are backing is the American Seafood Competitiveness Act, which would expand more loan and grant programs for fishermen. Senators Angus King and Susan Collins are co-sponsors. Live in studio, Alex Haskell, News Center Maine.